Hello and welcome to my channel, Kelly Legends Media. Today's video is going to be about the LA County Jail. Okay. Uh, I seen on one of my apps, news apps, that they were reporting a death at the LA County Jail. A man had been complaining about a pain in his side. He went to medical like three times. Three times they sent him back to his dorm or his pod. And after the third night, dude went to sleep and he never woke up. The inmates woke up early in the morning with a bunch of people inside the module, the dorm, taking pictures. Basically, they were investigating whether it was a crime scene or it was just where the guy passed away. Turned out the guy had appendicitis, and he wasn't treated. He was sent back. Basically, his medical needs weren't met. And this has been happening for the longest inside the LA County facility. And it's the same in the state, too. Don't think that because, the state's much better than the county, they're going to take better care of you in the state. It's the same situation in the state. I'm gonna start confiscating all the people that blowing their horns in through the neighborhood. Just gonna pull out and just tear the horns off of the little carritos. No, puro pedo. Anyways, I've had people, friends of mine, who have passed away in the LA County Jail for lack of medical care. I had one of my homeboys' dads was the first one. He went in, and 2 days later, we were informed that he had passed away. And all through the years, it's been happening. There's been times, even in the LA substation, where supposedly one of my homeboy's brothers hung himself. And if you've been inside any of the cells in East LA substation, there's nowhere for you to hang from. You know what I mean? The bars are so low, there's nowhere to tie on, and even if you tied on, your feet would be touching the floor for most people. So nobody's ever believed that he did that to himself. It was reported. And when you got all these officers and then a Mexican family going against what they're saying, especially back when this took place, there's very little you can do, But a lot of people get suspected of doing that to themselves, and it's lies, Not all the time. In some places that does take place, but a lot of times it's not true, And in 3rd Street, it's almost impossible to do. 3rd Street was a cold place, man, and it still is. They still do their dirt. There's no cameras in the tiers. Okay, there's no upper tiers. They're all downstairs tiers with cells, and there's no cameras back there. So whatever the sheriffs do, it's not recorded, I've been taken back there by a group of sheriffs, supposedly to fight with one, and I ended up getting jumped. They were taking turns on me. There's probably like 8 of them, and they were taking turns, and they used flashlights, batons, kicked the shit out of me with their steel toes and stuff. There's no cameras, they could get away with that in that little substation. And back when I was making a lot of police contact, they got away with a lot of things like that. Even in their cop car, they just barely started having these body cams and stuff. But they used to just put us in the back of the cop car and give us flashlight therapy, take us to some other neighborhood. One of our enemies' neighborhoods announced on their intercom that they were leaving us there and who we were. and do their sirens and leave with their lights flashing and leave us there all beat up, you know. A lot of dirty stuff, you know, a lot of dirty, underhanded things go on, you know, and we only hear about a small percentage of the incidences that take place, not only in the county jail and substations, but in the joints too. You know, they're not reporting all of the stickings and all of the unalivings. We don't hear about it. We hear about a few that people, if they make enough noise, they need to report that, you know. But so, a lot of stuff takes place that we never hear about. I've seen a lot of people in LA County Jail go man down, and it's not like a call for emergency, according to the sheriffs, because they just walk up, they'll take a look, and hey, roll him on his side. All right, stay away from him. You know, don't put your hand in his mouth. He might bite your fingers off. And by the time the medical drags their ass down there, you know, they do what they do and drag the person away. You know, sometimes we don't ever see them again. But yeah, it's hard to go to medical. Even if you put in a request, you know, it takes a while for you to get there. And then when you get there, you know, back in the days, at least they gave you Tylenol. You know, they gave you Tylenol for everything back in the days. LA County Jail, they'll give you Tylenol for dog bites, gunshot wounds, flashlight therapy, cancer, whatever your problem was. They'd give you as much Tylenol as you could swallow. You know. Now it's a little different. Now they will give you different medications and stuff because of all the lawsuits and everything that have taken place throughout the years. But it's still broken. That system's still broken, man, and people are still suffering and dying, like this man that died the other day from this appendicitis. There was no excuse for that. He had been seen and examined 3 times and sent back to his dorm, just only to go to sleep and not wake up again, you know? I highly recommend and highly advise anybody that has family that ends up in LA County Jail. If you know they need medical attention, start calling the jail. Try to talk to the medical director. Get people involved, you know. Ask to talk to the watch commander, some brass, and let them know that your relative or your loved one's in there, and that if they're sick, you know, what's being done for them, and you know, if you know they're shot or suffers from dog bites or something from a pursuit or something, stay on it, man. Keep in touch and keep pushing and keep asking and until you become till your name becomes familiar to them, you know. Even to the point where they're already being irritated by you. It doesn't matter. You know, it's their job to respond and to let you know how your family's doing in there and what's being done to treat them and what's their condition and stuff. Don't take no crap from them if they say, oh, no, well, you know, I'm sorry, but, you know, we can't let, no, they have to let you know. And if you have to, get a lawyer, man, because if you don't have family support and some outside support, and it's just you in there trying to get help from medical for whatever it is, they don't care. They don't listen. You know, it's the squeaky wheel that's gonna get the attention. You know, it's gonna get oiled and greased. You have to make noise, man. If you have family members inside any facility, even a state facility. When I was in the state, I had injured my back in something that took place in there, and they wouldn't send me to medical. So one of the times they let us out for a shower, I refused to go back in my cell. I just sat down at one of the tables and I told them I wasn't going back in. Man, they threatened me up and down, and they called everybody, the captain, everybody came to threaten me and tell me I had to get back in my cell. And I told them I wasn't going back in my cell until I got some medical attention. And finally, after all that, all they did was come in. They gave me some ibuprofen for inflammation, and for pain, But at least it was something. At least, Yeah, I did. I walked back to my cell, which was only a few feet away, crouched over, and laid down. And after taking those pills, I was able to start moving around and sit up, and then eventually stand up straight. I wasn't doing it just to be a pain in their ass. I really needed. I needed something for my back. And you have to do stupid things like that, and embarrass yourself like that just to get attention, from the medical staff. Anyways, yeah, don't let anybody tell you different, man. Medical sucks in there. It's very hard to get seen. If you have a bad tooth, more than likely it's gonna just get pulled out. You ain't saving your teeth, unless they have some dental program going, training or something. Yeah, they might do some shoddy ass work on your teeth. But I know people that go in there and they pull the wrong tooth out. How could somebody in that profession have somebody sitting on the chair and pull out the wrong tooth and leave the tooth that needed to come out still there inside the person's mouth? It's happened a lot of times too, not just one or two times. I've heard of it happening in the county and in the state. So, yeah, medical's hard to come by while you're in there. You got family in there, please push for them, help them out, especially if they're sick, being treated for cancer or other things. Make sure they're getting treated. You could do more by supporting the inmate that friend or family. Say your family if they're your friends, and if you could get something going with medical, some type of, get names. Whoever you talk to, write the names down and stuff. Anyways, this is my video for today. I hope this helps somebody. I don't know why I thought of doing this video today. Maybe somebody needed to hear this. I'm hoping and praying that if that's the case, that it reaches your ears. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. And please hit that like button. It doesn't cost anything. If you thought this information was valuable, reliable information, hit that like button. Support the channel. Help me out on the algorithms. Thank you for watching. God bless you. God bless your families. Keep your head up. Stay strong. Most of all, stay free. Keep yourself out here, man, so we could keep on humping, man. Keep on making our money and take care of our family and living the life. We don't want to be behind bars. There's nothing in there, man. It's all just a waste of time and waste of life. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next video.